Mudryk has only been at Chelsea for a year, but he has already cost the club a lot of money. It is simply too early to dismiss him. His final product is clearly lacking, but he has demonstrated some promise at times. Mudryk possesses the kind of pace and dribbling ability that fullbacks fear. In the Everton game yesterday, the Ukrainian completed 5 dribbles, more than any other player. Pochettino now only needs to work with him on his final ball and finishing. That is to be expected at the age of 22. He is still in his early stages of development. He might be able to get there with time and the right coaching. The only question is whether Mudryk will be able to obtain those items at Chelsea. Hopefully, he will, but Stamford Bridge has never been a place where time is given, and supporters will be concerned about Pochettino's ability to manage and coach the team right now. So far, his time at Chelsea has been a complete and utter disaster. The Premier League is interested in Inter Milan midfielder Hakan Calhanoglu. The 29-year-old could end up in England in 2024. Calhanoglu, a Turkey international, has piqued the interest of Liverpool and Chelsea. Calhanoglu, who signed a contract extension with Inter until 2027 this summer, has 19 goals and 22 assists in 112 competitive matches for the club. Calhanoglu has 7 goals and 1 assist in 17 competitive games for Inter this season. John Obi Mikel has criticised Chelsea midfielder Gallagher for not fitting into the teams he played in, despite his belief that he is a decent player. Gallagher returned to the starting 11 after serving a suspension in a defeat at Old Trafford, but the Blues fell to a 2-0 defeat to Everton. Mikel questioned whether Gallagher meets the club's standards set when he was a player, stating that he is a decent player but not a Chelsea midfielder. There is no news of Gallagher signing a new contract to extend his stay at Stamford Bridge. The 23-year-old was still subject to transfer interest, but those higher up are not yet convinced of his abilities. Mikel believes that Gallagher is good enough to compete for a place in the Chelsea side, but not to a point where the system is based on his strengths. Instead, he suggests that the manager should play a system that brings the best out of Enzo Fernandez and Moses Caicedo, who were both signed for club record fees in consecutive transfer windows. Chelsea's young striker, Broja, was given the lead by Nicholas Jackson but did not have a successful match against Toffees. He managed only 1 shot, lost possession 7 times, and won only 1 duel from 6 attempts. Broja made only 5 passes and took only 16 touches, indicating he was isolated in the Chelsea attack. He was given a rating of 6/10 by the Evening Standard. Before the tie against Sheffield United, Pochettino should replace him for someone else. Jackson currently ranks first for goals and assists, shots on target per game, and successful dribbles per game, suggesting he deserves a chance to play on Saturday. Broja, on the other hand, fails to rank in the top 10 for goals and assists, shots on target per game, and successful dribbles per game. Chelsea still owns Roma striker Romelu Lukaku, who has been a standout for Jose Mourinho's team this season. However, The Athletic reports that there is no recall clause for Chelsea to trigger, meaning they would need to get Roma to agree to send Lukaku back. Lukaku's time at Chelsea is over, and his parent club's struggles will not change that. At Roma, Lukaku seems to be enjoying himself, and Mourinho has expressed happiness at the Stadio Olimpico. The Evening Standard reports that Chelsea are willing to sell Lukaku for £37 million. The question remains who will be the solution to Chelsea's goal-scoring problems. In an ideal world, the club would sign Victor Osimhen, who is linked with a switch to West London. However, landing someone like that is easier said than done. Pochettino may stick with Nicholas Jackson and Armando Broja until the end of the season, but this is likely not the outcome he wants. Thanks for watching.